Some May 4th shenanigans. Darth Vader is back. Guys, today, May 4th, happy May 4th to all you Star Wars nerds out there. Obviously, as many of you know, Star Wars it's a martial arts movie. It's just a friendly martial arts movie for Westerners, right, mostly. But a martial arts movie nonetheless that a lot of us really like, myself included. So happy May 4th to you guys. You know, Yoda, he was the last of the Shaolin masters, if you will, and Luke sought out his guidance. Pretty much in all things martial arts stands for with the Jedi Order and whatnot. So again, happy Star Wars Day to you guys. So today we're going to have some fun for our fight tips with balls. So we're going to use these tennis balls to do a number of really good things that we can implement into our training regimen or at-home solo quarantine drills, right? So first one we're going to do, you know, in the last couple of weeks, again, check our timeline for all the other tips we've been working. We've been working like footwork, basic punches, a lot of different things, angles, strategies, even fitness routines. We've been having fun and doing some nonsense too. But check back on all of that because in some shape or form it all ties together anyway. So you're going to want to see some of those videos on our Facebook timeline. So once you've developed your stance, again from what we've already covered, and you've got like a nice solid stance and you can move around, you've got good flow, you're keeping your hands up, everything's going well, and you've learned some of the basics, you can start incorporating different things into your workout to have fun with it. So today we're just going to use a tennis ball. I'm going to start in my stance, right? My left foot's forward, right foot's back, heels the outside of my hips. Keeping my right hand up, I'm just going to dribble the tennis ball, right? Almost like in my fight stance, exactly in my fight stance, really. So just here, moving, the ball floats away from me. I have to follow it, right? These balls are a little dead. I'm going to try and use this other one, excuse me, pop-ups. So from here, so just dribbling the ball essentially, using your lead hand as your dribble hand, and you stay in your fight stance, right? Start letting it drop, I gotta throw it down. If it gets away from me, I stay in my stance, right? Again, I'm just following really good footwork guidelines here, as well as my CDC recommended COVID guidelines. So keeping our hands up, our chin down, moving in my stance a little bit upstream. So right from here, ropes getting away from me. So staying in your stance, dribbling your ball. Okay, now that you've kind of got the hang of that, right, using good footwork, good hand-eye coordination, keeping your other hand up, just using that jab hand a lot, right, developing the hand-eye coordination skills there. A little flat. Once you've done well there, now start to throw the ball down a little harder, throw some punches underneath, right? Bounce the ball, bounce it hard, throw some punches underneath. Try and keep it alive. So once you do that, you turn and face that ball right away wherever it goes, right? Line back up with it and keep the dribble alive. Again. Adding on to that, you start to dribble, is shooting underneath it. So I can bounce the ball, and then I can shoot. Alright, so bump, bump, changing, right away. So getting underneath it. Once I get underneath it, making that quick pivot to line back up with it. So again, quick footwork, change levels, shoot under the ball. And once I'm through, turning right away into a position that I can throw some strikes again. And all that is just good footwork, okay? And you guys that have been here long enough, you've probably done this drill with Coach Joe any number of times. So again, bouncing, squats at home, you don't hit your knee on the floor. Right? In and out. Kick it right out of here. Okay, so just using the ball, again, dribbling it like a basketball, staying in your stance, following it wherever it goes. Sometimes you have to change levels to bounce the ball up higher, and that's fine. Still getting a good workout, just keep those hands up. Obviously your left hand going to be bouncing around there. You're developing your hand-eye coordination, which is really important on a moving target, okay? So, another good drill we can add to this is from our fight stance. Now that we've got some good foundation here, good footwork with the ball, now we can work on our, like turning our hip over, throwing good punches, and again, working our eyes, which is really important. It's not talked about enough in fighting, probably how much we have to use our eyes. So, I'm worried about the punch of the kick. Actually seeing the punch of the kick maybe as important. So, hand out. I'm in my fight stance, you know, I'm gonna jab, and then I'm gonna drop the ball. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw my right hand as fast as I can to catch the ball, and then draw it back in a straight line. Now the trick is this, you wanna be able to do this as fast as you can, right, with the right cross. So as soon as I drop it, I don't want the ball to drop and my hand to have to reach down here. Obviously it's gonna be tricky to do, I guarantee you I'm gonna drop it at one of these points. But just starting from your stance, throw your jab, and catch it. Throw your jab, drop the ball, right? And just let it go, right? Open your hand up, don't change levels with your hand. Straight out, drop, turn the cross over, and you can see my leg. Maybe you can see my leg, for sure, I think you can on Instagram. But it's real important that we turn that cross over, because if I don't turn it over, I'm not gonna be able to reach it. My left arm and my left stance, conventional, my north paw stance, right? Without turning it over, I'll never get to the ball. So this is a trick here to help improve you turning over those punches, right? Developing the ability to sit down on that right hand and drive some of that power out of your hip and your leg. So again, hand goes out, I reach for the ball in a straight line, I try to bring it back fast. And you don't have to be too monotonous about it. Just change it up, bring the ball back, stay in your stance. Moving around, dropping the ball, and again, shooting out, bringing my hand back right away. Dropped it. That's where I was keeping another one. Alright, so that's the idea. Just letting the ball go, catching it, right? Bringing your other hand back to your face. You can see my left hand is up. Turning my cross over. You can see my hips are engaged here. I'm turning my punch over by really driving off my right leg here, getting some power out of it, okay? Also, keep that elbow in straight, right? Don't let that thing get loopy. We talked about keeping it straight with the wall drill that we've done and some other techniques that we've incorporated over the last couple of weeks, okay? So, right from there, just making sure everything stays nice and straight. Again, most importantly, what this drill focuses on is the ability to turn those hips over, right? Now, if you want, you can start mixing up all the drills we just did. So one ball, many drills, okay? Start to just bounce it, right? Throw some punches, bouncing it, staying in your stance. You can shuffle, going forward, going backwards, right? Side to side, staying in your stance, right? Staying on your toes. And then adding some punches. Some punches. Adding a penetration step. Catch it, drop it, add my cross. Alright. Catch it, add my cross. Alright, you want to do southpaw, self stance, switch your stance. Really, as of now, I can't dribble at all with my right hand, so there you go. Same thing, mixing it up. So again, one ball, many drills. check it out. All you need is a tennis ball. Make your shadow boxing game a little more interesting now. Develop some hand-eye coordination, moving our feet around, adding some penetration steps once we bounce the ball high. So there you have it. A bunch of fun things to do with some easily accessible items that you probably have in your garage somewhere, right? Steal one from your neighbor's kid. So again, guys, thank you for joining me at noon. Make sure to practice the good footwork guidelines and also the COVID guidelines as well. And if worse comes to worse, you can have your dad chop off your hand, and then you can chop off his if they're not doing a good job of cleaning or sanitizing their hands. That's a Star Wars joke, by the way. Remember, that's what they do. I don't think anybody. Star Wars jokes. Star Wars jokes. Don't chop off anybody's hands. Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker. Thank you guys for joining me again. All you need is tennis balls. Take care, be cool, be kind, be excellent. Enjoy your day. I'm out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. TP Tuesday tomorrow. Peace. Peace. Peas and carrots. Peas and carrots.